Welcome back to One for Review, everybody. I'm Grant.
And I'm Alex.
Alex, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well.
That sounds good.
How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, we're talking about anime, so...
Yes.
I mean, what's new, really?
Yes.
Really, that's all we ever do.
Other than our video topic, our topic of the video, that's new. That changes every video.
Yes.
Right? Am I missing something?
Sure.
It changes every video? Is that how YouTube works, right? We don't just post the same thing over and over?
I think that's how it works.
Okay.
Well, anyways, you guys voted on our community tab that you wanted to see us talk about our top 10 favorite anime girls of all time for whatever reason. Could be for anything. We will explain why. So, the way this is going to work, we have not come up with this list as a whole. We both have separate lists.
Some are more complete than others. I kind of ran out of people halfway through, so forgive me.
Well, it was pretty hard for me.
It was extremely hard for me. I couldn't remember the names of any of the shows I watched, so I had to go back and copy from the same show.
Thankfully, I don't remember all the anime I've watched, but I do remember a lot of the ones I love. So I was like, okay, I'll start from there. And even then, I've been switching characters left and right. So maybe after this video is put out, I'll probably switch.
Yeah, and there are some I'm not really confident on, but I didn't really know where else to put them.
Yeah, I'm not too confident on my list, but we're gonna say why not, and let's get started. We might do a remake.
And this is for whatever reason. We don't have to. I'm not gonna come up with a good logical reason. Okay, this is a top 10s list. Don't judge me.
Yeah, it can be for whatever reason. What is your reasoning behind it? So we're gonna go back and forth, and we're gonna start with Alex, of course, because I mean, why not?
Okay.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Who is yours, Alex?
Is Rem from ReZero. I don't like her.
Wait, what?
I don't like her.
You don't like who?
Rem from ReZero.
But she's on your top 10.
Yeah, but she's 10th.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it does. I like her out of the least out of all of the ones that I have chosen. But she's cute.
Okay.
I'm not going to deny the fact that she's cute, but I don't know. I just don't like her.
So that's your top 10.
That's the 10th.
Yeah, okay.
That's the lowest.
That's your 10.
That's
okay.
the lowest. I assume that's how we're doing this, lowest to highest.
Well, I mean, yes, obviously the lowest on the list, you probably don't like them as much as the ones farther up on the list. But I mean, that's kind of funny. The first one you're starting off with someone you don't like.
I didn't know who else to pick. Okay, don't judge me.
All right. So, you want to hear my number 10?
Yes.
You probably won't know this one. Toru from Dragon Maid.
I know Dragon Maid. I don't know exactly who specifically you were
She's the main dragon with the green tail.
Oh, okay. Then yes, I do know.
This is a KyoAni favorite of mine. I love Dragon Maid, Miss Kobayashi. Dragon Maid, I don't remember exactly when it came out. I think the same year as ReZero.
Yeah, I do like ReZero.
So, I love Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and I love Toru because she is really sweet. I think she's very nice, and I like her character a lot. She is cute as well, and like they draw her very nice. But I think just like the fact that she's so sweet is what makes her interesting to me.
I think the reason why I considered Rem to be my 10th is because I liked the show so much.
Okay.
Because it was a really interesting show. I like the whole waking up and starting over and learning from your mistakes and all that. I enjoy that.
All right, so you picked her based on the show. I picked Toru based on she was my favorite character in Dragon Maid.
Yes.
So, all right, that was our number 10.
All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah. We'll see you next time.
No, number 9. What did you pick, Alex?
Saya Tagagi from High School of the Dead. She's the one with the pink hair and the pigtails.
This is a fucking joke. No, okay, go ahead.
I like her because, I mean, I got a soft spot for tsunderes. I know I've said before I don't like them. Like, in real life, I probably wouldn't like them.
Yeah, sure.
Because shit gets annoying after a while. But in this show, I like her. She's nice. She's got her moments.
All right. So, her from High School of the Dead.
School of the Dead.
At one point, I did mention I did not like that series.
I know you did.
Yeah, so
That's why I included it, because I like it. I love that series.
All right.
Except the ending. The ending was
all right.
built.
So, my number 9 is Sento. This is another one you know from Amagi Brilliant Park.
Oh.
Another KyoAni, actually.
Yeah.
I really like Sento based mainly on her personality. Again, I think, of course, her design's really cute, but her personality really shines. It's just like this kind of really socially awkward person who deals with everything by shoving a gun in your face.
How are you supposed to deal with it?
Like, I find her really funny in that sense. Like, she's a really kind of straight man type of character.
Well, straight woman.
Yeah, but like she plays the role of kind of like the straight man, where it's just like, okay, they have no emotion kind of, and they kind of take everything like, you know, like that everyone else does, and it's like, okay, this isn't like, they're annoyed by everybody else, but her herself, she's also a very funny character. And I mean, the first screen shot of Amagi Brilliant Park with her just holding him at gunpoint and saying, "You're gonna go out on a date with me."
You're going out with me.
Really funny. And
yeah. Just so you guys know, that doesn't work in real life.
Yeah,
it doesn't
work.
end well.
Girls, ladies, don't do that to a guy. But yeah,
and men don't do that to women. It ends even worse.
I do love her character because she is kind of passive aggressive and really funny that way. I love her reaction and stuff, and I do like later on how she gets kind of attached to the main character. It's very sweet. It's a believable relationship.
Yes,
and that's my number 9.
All right, that's a beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say something else, but then the word went away.
This is gonna be a very fun video.
Yes, and I don't know if you guys will be able to tell which ones that I kind of just in there because I ran out of girls, but I mean, hopefully. So, do you want to do number 8?
Okay. Number 8. Who's your number 8?
Asaya Argento? From High School DxD.
Oh. Okay. I literally had no clue what you were going with.
I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I don't speak Japanese. It's hard.
Okay,
it's hard.
I don't remember High School DxD, so you need to
clarify.
All right. You need to clarify a little bit.
But I like her. I really like the show. That is one of the only shows in my entire life that I have rewatched. Like from season 1, episode 1 to the last episode. I love that show.
Okay. And she's your favorite character from that show, I imagine.
She is one of my favorite characters.
Okay. All right. I was, by the way, we are kind of playing a game. We're trying to see if we both kind of know what each other's anime taste is like.
Him more than me.
I know Alex's taste in anime. I mean, if you don't know my taste in anime, that's pretty.
I've already said my taste in anime. High School DxD and High School of the Dead.
I did expect High School DxD. I did not expect
High School of the Dead.
But anyways, all right. So my number 8 is Haruhi Suzumiya of The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Oh, yeah.
Another KyoAni.
I expected that one to be on the list. I didn't know where, but I expected that one.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that show too, except for the 8 repeat episodes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I honestly thought my computer was broken or something because it was just repeating the same thing.
Imagine watching that show live. Like
I would be upset.
Yeah, people were. So, Haruhi Suzumiya. This is the last KyoAni, by the way, character that I have. I promise. Haruhi Suzumiya, I really love her because she is such a dork and a doofus and oblivious to everything around her, which is clearly the point of the whole series.
Yes.
No spoiling the ending, of course, but I find her hilarious. I find her very upbeat, and I do like her charisma. She's very charismatic as a character as a whole. I like how she gets all this group of high school students that really don't belong together. And she just kind of screws around and just kind of lounges about all the time. So I really like her character mainly because she's kind of aloof and oblivious and very charismatic.
Aloof and a doof.
Yes.
All right.
So you agree with that one?
Yeah.
Right.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
I'm for yours as well.
Okay.
I'm
as much of a shit post as it is.
I'm okay with. I expected it. I mean, we both expected these, I guess. All right, number 7 we're at. Let's go.
You're gonna hate me.
All right, number 7.
Ram from ReZero.
Are you fucking serious? Is this a joke?
Partially.
Okay.
But I
Why?
think she's just so adorable. She's so cute.
I mean,
She-
yeah, she's cute, I guess.
Yeah, she like. I don't know how to explain it, but she's just so cute. I like her way more than Ram.
Okay.
I like her a lot more than her,
Okay. Okay.
but not as much as the other people on my list.
All right, so that's your number. That was number 7.
That was number 6.
It's 7.
Oh, 7. Right. I'm losing count.
All right.
All of these shit
All right,
posts are
so-
getting to me.
All right, your number 7 was Ram. My number 7 is Makoto Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell series.
I know you've been talking about that a lot.
I've been talking about that for years. to
A
come.
lot.
Yeah, I think it's no secret. Ghost in the Shell is my favorite world ever, like just universe.
Yes.
I really love it, and Makoto Kusanagi. A lot of my like for her isn't really necessarily from her personality, because her personality in the manga is very like fun and upbeat, but in the shows she tends to be kind of boring. But I really like just like her arsenal and the way her body functions. I like the stories that happen around her, and I like
you
the
like the
world
way
she's
her body
from.
functions.
I think she's really cute as well. Hot, I should say, not cute. I like.
Girls are cute. Women are hot.
I think like the idea of her character is awesome. Like she's like this. She looks like out of the group of Section 9, she looks like she'd be the weakest because she's the woman and she's short, but she's actually the strongest because of all of her cybernetic enhancements, and she's really smart and
the
like
underestimated.
Yeah, and like she like bosses everybody around and like kind of threatens them. I like her personality because of that, but I also love just like the world she's from and how she's, I guess you could say, built as a character.
Yes.
And that's my number 7.
Good.
I agree with. No, I don't really agree with yours. I'm sure you're okay with mine though.
That one, I'll be honest, that one I put in there just because I knew it would piss you off.
Just to piss me off. This is what I have to deal with, ladies.
I
and
love.
He comes in just to piss me off.
It,
All right.
it's what helps me function.
Alex, what's your number 6?
Number 6.
I'm scared.
You should be. Is Chiho Sasuke from The Devil Part-Timer.
I am for that one.
Yes.
I am very much for that one.
I really like that. She's just kind of cool with it.
Right, yeah.
She's kind of cool with him just being Satan. And she develops a relationship with him without knowing he's Satan.
Right, yeah.
And she's cute. She's
yeah,
got nice tits, too.
I agree with that one.
Yes.
I'm for it.
Okay. Slightly less aggravating. We're going up, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully we're going up.
So what's your number 6?
This one I don't think you'll recognize. Maybe you will. Homuda from Madoka Magica.
I do not recognize that one.
Okay. This one, okay, I think this is the first one you don't recognize.
But
then.
I've heard you talking about it. I haven't seen the show, but I've heard you talking about it.
I've never talked about Madoka Magica that much on this channel, but
Yes.
it's one of my favorite anime of all time. I think it's a masterpiece. I think it's really good. Made by Shaft Animation, who also make another series I'm a big fan of.
He likes the shaft.
I do like the shaft, especially up the butt. But anyways,
How do you watch your shows?
so well, clearly,
Up the butt.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, I love Homuda in Madoka Magica because she is pure badass. Like, she is a magical girl, clearly. That's a bit of a spoiler, I
Just
guess,
like
but
you.
I don't care. Like, in the beginning of the show, she seems, like, really intelligent and kind of, like, snotty and, just bratty. Not bratty, but, like, closed off from the rest of the world, really smart, really intelligent. And then later on, you kind of see her, like, extremely badass. And, like, unlike the other magical girls, which use kind of magical girl-like weapons, she has, like, this entire arsenal of guns and just explosives and everything. So whenever she's just fighting, it's just like hundreds of guns appear. It's like Gilgamesh,
Except with actual weapons instead of just swords.
So I like her based on like how cool it is, and obviously I can't spoil too much because I want people to watch the show, but
Yes.
the twist with her and like everything that she has to deal with, I think is really awesome. I really like Homuda because of that reason.
That's good. That's good.
And she's cute.
Yes, of
That
course.
does help.
That is a guaranteed factor in every single one of these people in our top 10 list.
Well, I mean, Makoto Kusanagi wasn't particularly cute. She's just sexy.
Yes.
Anyways, moving on. What are we at? I lost count.
Number 5?
Number 5. All right, Alex, what's your number 5?
Again, I don't speak Japanese, so
Okay.
forgive me this pronunciation, Lord, for I am about to sin. Mizore Shirayuki from Rosario X Vampire.
Okay.
She's the
Okay.
she's the one with the lollipop in her mouth, and she's
Right.
the
Right,
I
okay.
forget what you call him, the ice witch or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I really like her because she's just one of those, like, the whole school basically thinks she's weird and doesn't really like her, which I can totally relate to. And she's just really one of those cute girl types. She's just kind of weird and quirky and kind of shy and all that. And I plus really like the show.
All right. All right.
You agree?
Yes.
You're
I
cool.
agree.
You're
I'm
cool with that
Cool with
one.
that one. So far, I disagree on 2.
Okay.
No, 3 actually.
All the shit posts are,
Yeah.
I think, out of the way.
All right. I'm okay with that one. Number 5 with me. This one was kind of difficult, and I might switch it out later on in the future because depending on what mood I'm in.
He'll edit this.
But no, I won't do that. Asuka Soryu Langley from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
How dare you step into this home of God and disrespect her like that?
I have to give credit where credit's due. She wasn't on my list originally because there are other girls. I've watched so much anime that I've thought of so many before her, but I have to give credit where credit's due. She was from one of the first anime I've ever watched, and I really do think Asuka is an adorable character in the beginning and very likable and charming.
But she's kind of a bitch.
She literally breathed life into Neon Genesis Evangelion, in my opinion. And then, of course, later on you find out there's even more to her character that's very interesting. Again, no particular spoilers here, but
Well, I mean, if you've seen our review,
I mean, you've already been spoiled.
you know, don't say we didn't warn you.
Yeah, but okay, so Asuka is my number 5.
Okay, I think I can get behind that.
Okay.
Not
I have
actually, because 14.
I have your approval.
Okay.
All right, so number 4. Oh God,
Number 4. This one I'm
I'm worried about this one.
particularly proud of. You're not gonna like it.
Okay, let's see.
Psycho Basujuma? Is that how you say it? Basuyuma?
I would have to see it.
From High School of the Dead. She's the one with the samurai sword.
Oh, what the fuck?
I like that show.
Okay,
I like that show.
Okay, now I know.
You
Who
know?
she is.
You know, okay. Did I pronounce that okay?
I mean, I didn't recognize it, but it's fine.
I'm trying my best here, people. But the reason why she's number 4 is because she is a kick-ass lady. She is a
Okay.
kick-ass girl. She's just a badass who's really, really fucking cute. And that's the only reason why she's number 4. Because she's bad at. The hell was that? She's badass. Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah,
You're upset you're upset with what show it's from.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm more scared of my answer,
Okay.
and you probably will hate me. But so for number 4, I really couldn't come to a decision. So I literally just wrote Fate Stay Night, Three Stooges, and I'm mainly referring to all 3 of the girls.
You can't do that. You have to pick one.
Okay, here's my explanation. Don't lynch me yet.
I want to.
I was trying to come up with this list, and then I realized I gotta have Saber. But then I realized, but wait, I like Rin. But then I realized, oh wait, I like Sakura. So I really couldn't come to an agreement. So I literally just put the Three Stooges because I gave up. But if I had to pick one, which I will do, I guess it would have to be Mato Sakura from Heaven's Feel because I do love her story the most. The Heaven's Feel route is the best Fate Stay Night story. I think she has the better romance with of course the main character Shido. I think her and Shido are very
Likeable.
cute together and very likable, and that's the heart of Heaven's Feel. Whereas Unlimited Blade Works, which is Rin's story, that's more of Archer's story, and then in Sabers it's kind of weird because it's King Arthur and a little boy, so it's a little bit weird.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fully honest. I expected Saber to be higher up. I expected Saber to be on the list.
She is technically.
Okay, winning by technicality isn't winning, but
Yeah.
technically she's
Yeah.
on the list. But I expected her to hold a solid place.
Yeah, I have to say it.
Especially with how many
again,
god dang figures you have.
I have to say I love Saber. I actually have more Sakura figures than I have Saber, but I do love Saber still, and I love Ren. But Sakura wins purely because, I mean, I think her story is the better version. All their personalities, I like all their personalities. I like the look of all of them. I like how their personality, the way they treat Shinji, their relationship with him. Shinji, what the fuck?
Wrong video. Wrong video.
I was thinking of Shinji, Sakura's brother, but no, I don't like him. No, I like their relationship with Shido, but at the end of the day, I like the story of Heaven's Feel more, and which leads to Mato Sakura as my final choice.
All right, then. I guess that makes sense.
You agree with mine then?
Yeah. I'll agree with that. Though, I'm still kind of upset about the whole Three Stooges thing. That was kind of bullshit.
I'm sorry, I couldn't come to a decision
now. I couldn't tell you how many people I wanted to put for number 3.
All right, so number 3.
Number 3 is I don't know how you're gonna feel about this one. Is Icarus from Heaven's Lost Property?
I have never finished it.
Never?
Honest. I didn't finish it.
It was one of the first animes I ever watched, if not the first. I'm not sure. It was a long ass time ago. But even today, I looked up pictures of her, and just the way she's drawn and animated is gorgeous. I love it personally, and I like the relationship she has with the main character, that she's kind of not shy, but she doesn't really know how Earth works.
Fish out of water type
yeah, kind of like that. And I like how he's kind of teaching her and coaxing her along, helping her through, and building a bond between them. And I like that. Yeah, holds a special place in my heart.
Personally, I can't. Based on what I've seen, cute.
Yes, very cute.
I mean, I haven't finished it, so I can't judge.
You should finish it.
Maybe I should. I should pick it up one of these days.
Yes.
I mean, I've watched the entirety of Evangelion with you
4 times.
Yeah, and recently, not by choice, mind you, ladies and gentlemen, but I did do it.
Anime watcher by force, not by choice.
Yes, but maybe I am getting to a point where I'm gonna rewatch anime because usually by the end of the year I don't watch the seasonal anime.
Yeah.
So I'll just rewatch. So maybe I'll catch up on that.
You should. I liked it.
All right, so number 3 for me. This is a name that's kind of hard to say. Well, not
that's coming from him.
Not the Japanese name actually. The English name is hard to say. Kiss Shot Accelerion Orin Heart Underblade, aka Oshino Shinobu from the Monogatari series.
Huh? Can you run that by me again?
You want me to say it again? Okay. Kiss Shot Accelerion Orion Heart Underblade, aka, meaning this is what she's called after.
Yes.
Oshino Shinobu.
What? Who? From what?
Monogatari series.
I don't think I've seen that.
You do. You haven't seen it in the series, I know that, but you do know who she is.
I'll assume so.
She's the little vampire girl.
Oh! Okay. I got you now. I got you.
All right, so
I that whole name just threw me for a loop.
Yeah, I know. Most of the series she's known as Shinobu.
Okay. That I understand.
The thing is that her original name is, Kiss Shot, whatever.
Yes.
The rest. That's in Kizu Monogatari. I very recently just announced that Monogatari is like my second favorite obsession in anime. I love the series.
You bought the
And
figures and the keychains.
I do have many keychains and figures, especially of Shinobu.
Yes.
But
Are there any other ones? I mean, really.
now the thing is, on this list when we were making it, I tried to avoid, getting the same characters from other series twice.
Yes. Believe me, I really tried my hardest to avoid that, but I just couldn't.
I really tried my hardest as well, and somehow I succeeded. Because if I was to include,
I did not.
if I was to include like characters I loved from Monogatari, almost all of them would be there.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it was really hard because I really love Hanakawa, I really love Senju Gahara, Kanbaru, Sengoku, and everybody. Like all of them are great. But the thing is that Shinobu got the top spot mainly because she was adorable. And that's literally
In a wholesome way.
Yes. Well, not really, but
Hey.
she's a vampire. She's 500 years old. It's legal.
Hey, but
Here's the thing, like all of their stories, it's because like all their stories are great, right? All their personalities are great and unique, and all their relationships with the main character are all great.
yes.
The only thing that pushes Shinobu over the edge for me into being my favorite is I find her to be the most adorable character out of the bunch.
I can agree with that. She's pretty
Like-
cute.
Purely on adorable factor alone, that's what got me to love her the most. I do love her relationship with, the main character, of course, and I do love like how she interacts with everybody, even though she really doesn't. I like how she loves donuts. I love her personality. I love what she does.
Donuts. Have you ever tried Krispy Kreme?
I have back in the day.
God, they have really good
But
donuts.
yeah, so that's my number 3, Shinobu.
That's your number 3.
Purely on adorable factor.
I can get that. I can get behind that in a wholesome way. I can get
Of
behind
course, wholesome. I would hug and squeeze her, but that's as far as I'd go.
that. But not with my.
Ew. Okay, we're gonna have to blur that out. All right. So, oh god, we're
Nearing
crossing the line.
The end.
Number 2. I'm terrified. Alex, what do you got for me?
It is Koneko Tojo from High School DxD. I already know you know who she is.
Oh god.
You are aware. You're not just hamming it up from the camera, but you are aware, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I literally choked. Why? Why have you done this? I hate you.
It's sort of like, it's pretty much the exact same reason for your last one. Just pure adorableness. She is just the cutest. And she has some of the best one-liners that could beat even Bugs Bunny.
All right. That's your number 2.
Yeah.
And you're saying purely because of adorable factor.
Yes. I would put her on a pedestal.
All right. I am willing to accept it.
No, you're not. I can see it in your eyes. No, you're not.
I'm rolling my eyes as we speak. My eyes have gone so far back in my head that the water almost came out of my nose.
I'm getting enjoyment out of this. I know
probably-
the comments are going to fucking lynch me, but I'm getting enjoyment out of this currently.
No. If anything, they'll probably agree with you more than me. Who watches Monogatari? I'm the only
Everyone.
one. Well, yeah, probably. All right, so number 2. Okay, here we go. This might be the biggest shock for you, or you might have seen it coming. I don't know, but I'm excited to see your reaction.
If I know who they are.
You know who they are.
Okay.
You definitely know who they are. And I will get enjoyment from saying why. I think this is enough build-up.
I have a feeling for who I know who it is, and if it is who I think it is, I'm not going to be pleased with you.
All right, Alex. My number 2 for favorite anime girls of all time, and this one's locked, like forever.
Okay.
Rem from ReZero.
Burn in hell! No, my thingy.
Your pop filter came
Oh,
off.
my thingy. My mic's afro fell. That's how upset I am. That's how disgruntled I am. That's how disapproving.
You still had her on your list, to be fair.
Yes, but I put her in number 10 just because I wanted to acknowledge that I don't like her.
Okay, well, do you want to know why she's number 2? I really love Rem.
Of course you do.
I-
You and the rest of the community.
I didn't like her at first, to be honest. I thought Emilia was going to be best girl of ReZero, but through the episodes, as you kind of get kind of confused that Rem's doing all the stuff that she's doing. So I guess a little bit of a spoiler, but it doesn't spoil the whole story. There's more to her than what meets the eye. At first, she's just like a Rey clone, you know, emotionalist, perfect at everything, Little Miss Perfect. But then you find out that, okay, she's not perfect. She's actually very weak, and especially just weak in will. Like, she just has she doesn't have the will to do anything, or she doesn't really want to do anything. The only reason she's still alive is because her sister's still alive.
Yes, exactly.
And
that's why she's better.
In life, I think her backstory is really interesting, how in life her sister was better at everything when she had the horn, but then when they took away her sister's horn, it's like she still feels inferior to her sister, even though she's better than her sister at everything she does. It's just that her sister was better than her at one point.
Yeah.
So I like that
and still is better than her at every possible moment.
Allow me to explain. Let's finish my explanation. So I really loved her because her backstory is tragic, and her personality is very just kind of like melancholy, and she doesn't live for anything because she doesn't really like herself. She kind of hates herself, and it's just like, it's interesting how you find that out later on, especially with what she does with the main character, Subaru-kun. Did I just say Kun? I was thinking of Rem when I was saying that. Subaru, you know, her relationship with Subaru, how it blossoms, I think it's very sweet. I think it's so heartwarming. And this is the only character on my list. Well, not really the only one, but her story and how it unfolds in her relationship is so heartwarming and so kind of really sad, but at the same time really kind of like you're happy that it's like, wow, like this is like the best girl in the show.
To some people.
I really loved how her change, her evolution from not being able to trust him for good reasons, mind you. I wouldn't trust this guy either. And to just essentially falling in love with him, and then the way she treats him later on, the way she does everything to help him, even though she's so weak. Even in like her most desperate form, she will save him, goddammit, even if it means her dying. And it's just, I find her to be very heartwarming and very sweet. And she is adorable.
I'll let it slide for all the previous shit posts I've had on this list.
This is not a shit post, though. This is a fair analysis.
This is not a fair analysis.
Completely fair. I don't know what your deal is against Rem. We might have to do a separate video on this in the future of why you hate this girl so much.
I will never give that girl the time of day. Anyway.
Whatever. It was ranked number 61 in Japan purely because of Rem. Everyone agrees with me.
Despicable. Anyway.
Did you see this coming, by the way?
I knew she was going to be on your list. That I can guarantee, but no, I didn't see number 2. I didn't see no. I thought maybe 4, 3, maybe. Not 2.
All right.
Not 2.
All right.
Definitely not 1.
Well, she wasn't number 1.
Yes.
We have someone else for that. That one's probably the most obvious one, though.
Mm-hmm.
And the same way, okay, I think both of us right now know what our number 1 spot is. Now, we're both not going to mention it, but to everybody watching, I think we both know what each other's number 1
You
spot
100%
is.
know about mine. I'm not too sure. Since I've gone first throughout the entire list, I will let you go first this time.
My number 1 favorite anime girl of all time, Elias Ville von Einsberg from the Fate series. You knew it then.
Yeah, I did. I had her in the back of my mind, but I was like, no, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no possible way. And then that son of a bitch did it.
Let me explain.
You don't have to.
Elia is the greatest anime character. They essentially perfected her when they created her. I have no qualms with Elia's character. At all. No issues. I think she is both adorable. I think she is badass. I think she can be very threatening and scary. And I also find her to be in some of my favorite Fate shows, which my favorite Fate show being Fate Cow Linear Prism Elia, and no, not because of the lolly lesbian crap.
Bullshit.
That has,
no matter what you say, I will always call bullshit on that.
Can I go on a little rant really quick? Every time I mention that I love that show, everybody will always bring up, you mean the lolly lesbian thing? That's why you like it? It's like that shit is literally like my least favorite element of the goddamn series.
Or so he says.
No, it's completely true. I'm being completely honest.
I'm not actually berating you. I'm just.
People always mention that.
Yanking your chain there.
People always mention it, and it's like, honestly though, it is my least favorite aspect because like that means I can't watch the show freely inside my apartment or anything.
Yeah.
If people are around, they'll see it. In fact, when I was watching the first season, I remember my cousin was over and he was on my bed. He's a little kid, by the way. And I was watching it because I was like, oh, it's a wholesome magical girl show. And then lolly lesbian stuff happened, and I was like, God damn it. Okay.
And then lesbianism.
No, but in all seriousness, I really love her character. I think her character is the most tragic. I think her character is the most interesting. And I find her to be so badass, the fact that she's like one of the only masters that could like control Hercules to an extent. Because in order to control Hercules, you just need so much like power and, you know, mana. And Elia is literally pure mana. She's made up of pure mana. She's a homunculi after all. So I find that very interesting. I love her in every story that she's in, except for Unlimited Blade Works, where I nearly cried. That's a story for another time. I love her in Fate Cow Linear Prism Elia because it's such a... That show, it's... Okay. This is another spoiler for like something else.
Like, I know this might be one of the first times you hear Grant going on about this, but I can tell you from personal experience, this is not.
Yeah, I know.
Every time Fate comes up, she wiggles her way into the conversation.
Listen, it's because I love her show so much. I love Fate Cow Linear Prism. I find it to be very just like it. Like apart from the other Fate series which are usually very dark and unpleasant. This is one of the few that's actually very cheerful most of the time. Most of the time, it's still dark.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's cheerful, and it's just a very feel-good show. Whenever I'm, like, down or, like, sad, I'll watch it because it makes me happy. It's this show and another show that I'm not going to mention because it might spoil another review I might do. But it also has
potential
to do with,
review coming soon?
Potential review, that is.
Review.
So, yeah, Elias Viel von Einsberg. That was probably the most predictable out of all.
Yeah, I'll admit, that one was... I knew that one was going to be there.
But I can't wait for yours because I know I'm right.
Yep. You know her. You love her. But she's mine.
Okay.
Ryuko Matoi from Kill la Kill.
How did I know? I think
because I can tell you. I can tell you how you know, because she is the best.
I knew purely because you always talk about her.
Yes, because she is the best.
Right. Okay.
That's it. She's just the best.
Right.
She's the best because she's mine.
But why though?
Because she's the best. I don't. There is no possible or comprehensible way I can explain to you why she is the best, but it is strictly just because she is the best. She is the number one anime waifu because she is my number one anime waifu.
Okay, well,
Don't you say anything bad about her or I will slit your throat.
I disagree.
How dare you?
This may be complete, heresy to you, but
it is.
To be honest, I always found her sister to be more interesting than her, and a better character. But I will say I do like Ryoko. I don't think she's the best, but I do like her.
Because you have not been enlightened yet.
Well, I mean, you still haven't even explained to me why she's the best.
Because she's the best.
All right, I guess we'll just leave it there. She's the best because she's the best to you.
Exactly. That is exactly the point that needs to be gotten across. She is the best because she is the best.
I think we both somewhat agree with each other's list.
Yes.
Except for
me with you more than you with me.
Yeah. I would say there was a couple in there. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. No. First off,
you're screwing with me. I think 2 in particular you just put there to laugh at me.
one of them particularly I put in there just to screw with you.
But
the
yeah.
other one, I ran out of people.
So yeah, that was our top 10 list.
But I hope you all enjoyed.
I hope you
Again,
all know more.
I
now.
apologize for the pronunciations. I can barely speak English. I'm not good with Japanese.
I hope you all enjoyed this. Now you know our top 10
Yes.
anime girls of all time. Do you agree with us? What are your top 10? Actually, don't do
yes,
that.
please don't.
Just tell us your favorite anime girls. Write them down below. Tell us.
Tell
who
us
you
your
like.
waifus.
Who was the best anime girl? Who was on our list? You guys write down in the comments. I want to see who wins because that would be kind of interesting. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't even have to get the majority of the votes because I already won.
Sure. All right. Did you guys agree with the list? Do you love it, hate it, don't care about it? Wait, we're not reviewing anything.
Do you love it, hate it, don't care about it? Leave it in the comments.
Don't.
You probably don't care about it.
If you guys haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe.
And
I'm
support us
Grant.
on Patreon.
I'm Grant.
And I'm Alex.
We're for One for Review. As always, have a nice day.